Birmingham, England, 2023. The stage was set for the Apex Legends Global Series Championship. The arena was alive with roaring fans, the lights were blinding, and the pressure was so thick that you could cut it with a knife. For Team TSM, this was a chance to prove themselves to the world once again by taking down their multiple-time rivals, Dark Zero. Evan Verhulst knew that these stakes were high, and in between games, when the team wasn't playing, he found himself time to reflect. He pulled out his phone throughout the day, writing down mistakes he had made and ideas to improve upon those mistakes. These notes, they were so important, and they made such a different play for TSM. But even with that preparation, the intensity of the competition was undeniable. Game after game, mistakes, they crept in. And frustration boiled over. Imperial Hal, known for his drive and his high standards, couldn't hold back, shouting at Evan with the same repeated issues. The tension in the team hit its own breaking point. Finally, Evan snapped. He turned to Hal and he said, "If you don't stop yelling at me, I'm gonna punch you in the face." That moment shattered the tension and it brought clarity to the team. What followed was nothing short of legendary. TSM turned their frustrations into fuel that leaned in Evan's moments of reflection and stormed through the competition, defeating Dark Zero and winning the championship for that year. This story, though, it's not about winning. It's about the power of reflection. It's about the power to look in yourself and understand what needs to be done and driving yourself as hard as you can to do it. Today, I'm going to show you how to use those same principles. Now, as much as we didn't know exactly what Evan wrote in his notebook, what we do know is that players are made of habits. These habits are good and bad. When you one-clip somebody, you feel a sense of dopamine, a rush in your head that you have done a good play because you've gotten your kill or you've gotten your knock. On the other end, a bad habit, when you get one-clipped, you feel a sense of dread. You feel like you've made a mistake. You feel awful because you don't get to play the game anymore because you made that mistake. Now, the thing is, when we look at goals like that, we want to think about how we can make them better. My team, when we placed third in the world behind TSM and Dark Zero the tournament prior, we had used a set of micro goals. These micro goals were SMART goals. They were specific, they were measurable, they were attainable, and they were placed on a timeline for us to do. So, when we had these goals, they would be something like this. Carry more grenades to endgame. Make sure we call out ammo before we rotate. Make sure that we armor swap before we turn around on another team. Make sure that we proactively call the rotate before we rotate together. Now, these things can be measured. They are, when something happens, we are going to do that. We're going to ask ourselves, did we do that? So it's either yes, no, not applicable if we did those things, because they're in the form of a question. Now, the other end of it, some bad examples, would be something like, make sure we craft. Okay, when, right? Communicate better. How, right? Take high ground. When? How? Why? Use utility better. What's utility? So we want to think about ideas that are very specific, things that we can say yes, no, not applicable to, and that when X happens, we do Y, rather than just do this or just do that. We want to create specific habits that we can list off, write down beside us, put on our phone, and do exactly what Evan Verhulst did. Keep that beside us and continue to play with it, so that way we can check it off. Did we do it? Did we not? And throughout time, especially when you give these goals a week, I suggest no more than 4 to 5, when you give those goals time, you will see improvement towards your play. And it's better to go about goals over time and make sure that those get done at a consistent rate, rather than trying to continue to do everything at one time, because that's not going to be how you improve. Given that, we're going to go ahead and look into TSM's VOD, and we're going to look at the mistakes. That way we can understand why the habits either changed, or what exactly could have been done and why we list the habit that way. Alrighty, to start us off, we're going to go ahead and look at a tunnel fight from TSM while they're in Birmingham here. Now, before I tell you anything about the mistakes, or how to make a clear goal to avoid the mistakes in the future, I'm going to have you watch the VOD first. And in the comment section, I want you to tell me, as we're going about, what the mistakes you think are for each of these games. And then from there, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to tell you exactly what the mistake is and how to future-proof it.
You're fuck.
Waiting.
Do you have Calor for this?
Yep.
Okay.
I can always catwalk on
Start
Solo.
walking up. Start walking up now.
I'm walking with you.
The solo's gonna come behind us, I think.
You have to catwalk the gen off, probably.
I'm gonna break these fences. I'm gonna blow off the weapon.
You can see the gen.
I'm blowing the gen. I'm blowing the gen. You can nade it, Jordan.
Wait. I'm hitting them hard. I'm hitting them
I'm
hard.
walking up. Never mind.
On the gen, they're on the gen, guys. I'm hitting them hard.
Yeah.
Can we go left? Go past. No, run past, please. Run past.
Yep.
Just run past them. Go to the other side. They're gonna fight a tunnel. There's trees on maybe. Oh, sure thing. Run outside, guys.
Can.
Walk out this, Ken.
Okay, so
You gotta wait, man.
Al's pretty much kind of got it right there, but we're going to kind of talk about it now. So pause here if you want to theorize, but we're going to talk about it. So the big thing here is that the cat wall itself is too early. And Hal just got an ultimate excel off in order to actually utilize his ultimate. So what needs to happen here is the cat wall and the fuse Q and the ultimate for the horizon needs to go out all at the same time. So when we're walking up, we want to make sure all of that gets coordinated. How do we make that into a goal? How do we future-proof that then? Well, then we can make one rule, right? When walking in together and about to fight, call out utility as one. So we basically are walking in, we know we're about to fight, and we're calling utility all together. So nothing gets used until all of us have called how our utility is going to get used in that fight. Because we have plenty of time in order to actually do that. It's just the coordination of how it was done. So that whole goal that I've made, it's smart. It's something that's specific that we can do under certain circumstances. It's measurable. We know exactly when things need to happen. And it's attainable. We all have the ultimates and the abilities to go do it. And we also have voices. And it's pretty much one of those things that can be strictly put into a goal that's obviously tangible. And it's easy on a timeline. We understand that it needs to be done in a certain point as we're going to fight and group up together. Go on to the next one. Alrighty, same game again, guys. See if you can spot the mistake.
Play this corner. We gotta play this corner.
Yep.
Understand? Come across
that wall.
Be careful, Mirage. Yeah. Jordan, lock the fuck in. They're fighting. They're nading the truck right now, I think.
I'm barricading our building really quick.
They're nading the truck. We might want to third party this.
There's a behind us now. Go
Okay. Get on the roof.
Going.
Climb the roof right now.
Come on the roof.
Right swing behind us.
Come first, second, forward.
Behind.
Can we peek this
I'm
guy?
at it.
On my thermite!
I'm
On my
at him.
thermite! Stay inside! I'm in one
Where are
shot.
they? Where are they?
On the window, one shot! Help me inside, please!
Come in the wood.
I got you.
Bang, bang, bang! Cat right there!
I'm taking the gas. I'm taking the gas.
Pressing. I'm down. Take my armor. Take my armor.
They're peeking.
Blowing.
Break that.
Yeah. Give me knock.
Back bang. They're low. Bang one.
They're really low. What's that?
Okay, stop there. So, what do you think the mistake is? Pause here, theorize for a bit, or just listen to me now, because I'm about to tell you. So, the big thing here is that when there's a team back here, and we can tell that based upon the pings and based upon the gunfire that's going on, the team back here inside of this donut, they're going to have to walk into the zone. And when they have to walk into the zone, that means that they're going to have very little space to play because the only thing that is playable is the house and the side of the mountain there. Only one team gets to play there for free. So, with that in mind, the issue that TSM had here is that Hal was thinking that they were fighting inside of the choke here. He thought that big building might have been fighting choke, or that choke might have been fighting each other. However, he's thinking he's paying more attention to that. However, his teammates and himself aren't paying attention to their mirror, the team that's behind them. The team that's behind them, they have no choice but to take the space that TSM is in. They have no other way to rotate around or anything like that, so they are a big threat. So, the big goal that we should be placing here to avoid this issue in the future should be, when a team on our mirror has no choice, kill them. We know it's a team, we know that they have no choice, we know that they're on our mirror, let's kill them. Very clear. Specific, measurable, attainable, right? On a timeline, tangible, understand what everything's going on there. So, moving on. All right, so now that you've spotted the mistakes, these 2 mistakes that we just talked about, as simple as they are, you can now see in this last game, in game number 8, why TSM turned those mistakes around and were able to make their $600,000 and win the title of ALGS champions in 2023. Here we go.
Look at zone. That's safe. That's safe. We play for that.
We have to get
Do you
that.
understand? We play for that. Wait.
Yep. Height also might come to that.
They're gonna have to Valve call. I wonder. I can't play that early. We can't play that early.
Stare at height,
Listen,
Evan. Stare at height. Yeah, I'm still there.
Listen, our objective is to make sure we get this spot, okay?
Okay.
We have to stop Hyde from getting it. That's our problem.
I'm gonna smoke our side off when we do that. Like our
Like if they
cross.
try to, if you look like we're landing, you bang on them instantly, Jordan. So
Okay.
we can hit them.
If they don't do that, should I just bangle towards Thunderwatch?
No, just
Save
keep
it.
it for now. We just have to save it.
Okay,
We're gonna have to
okay.
catwalk to this spot, I think, Evan. Okay?
To where?
To the box.
Yeah. Box.
Check out that area.
How many bats do
Stare
you have?
height,
One.
stare height. I have two, I have two.
I dropped you two. I dropped you two. Or one. I dropped you one. I mean. I have two now. I have two. I dropped you
Still
another one.
height.
Dropped you another one.
Listen,
Yep.
you might have to bang out this team. They have Watson though. I don't think they might have Watson.
Okay. Shoot him. Shoot him. Shoot him.
We have to worry about height, okay? We cannot let them fucking take our spot.
Yep.
I'm not. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go.
Yep.
We gotta win these fight points.
Yeah. Turn it in.
We gotta play their game. Nice. We're gonna get man. Play slow.
I'm looking left.
I'm burning.
I got it back.
I'm pushing forward.
Yep. On the right.
Shot the back.
Push me in, bro.
Press it.
Okay.
You got it.
Drop me a swap now.
I cannot.
Okay. I'm batting. Yep.
Look at this out. Look, shoot roof, baby.
Up in sprint.
Keep your bangle.
I used bangle. I already used it.
You use it. Okay. Look right. Can we shoot right?
Yep. Play that rock on the right.
I got it dead.
Nice.
Look right.
Proof. Correct.
Nice.
Where?
On the roof. You go roof. Look, shoot roof.
I'm looking left. They're swinging left. Going double R9. I'm going double R9.
Wait, is there someone underneath? There's a team underneath. We're gonna have to play the truck. We're gonna have to kill that soul on the right.
I only have one smoke. I got
Wait,
that
can we
one.
play here? We can play here on the left, actually. We can play here on the left.
Should I play that by myself?
No. I think you smoke and we cross left side here.
Okay. I can do it. You ready? No.
You gotta smoke. This.
Okay.
Yeah. Come on now.
Come in. If they swing truck, we gotta watch that swing.
Yeah, we gotta watch the swing.
I'm watching right side. Left side balcony. It's 5 with 12 right now, guys.
Let them fight each other. Please.
Watch right side.
Left,
Watch right side.
peek left,
I'm
peek
looking
left.
right side. I'm watching the right. You guys watch the left. I'm watching the
Peek
right.
left.
I'm watching the
Okay.
right. That was a 90. Underneath. I got
Back up.
batting.
You gotta cowl the wall. Okay, I know, but you're gonna have to cowl ourselves off.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
13-5. It's a solo and a 3-man.
Okay.
3-man underneath.
man.
I think 3-man underneath. I'm gonna wall the right. I think it's a 3-man underneath.
Let's displace here.
I can look.
They kill him.
Just wait. Play the wall.
Press the right.
The
Play
enemy
the wall.
got me.
Yeah, the right side side here. I'm on you now.
I'm waiting.
It's a Watson team. I'm gonna burn it. Peeking left side wall.
Look right. I'm looking right.
Up and south.
There's a guy there, Evan.
Yeah. Up and south as well. They're about to peek.
I'm gonna peek left. I'm gonna
Wall's
queue
going
up and you guys
downstairs.
peek. You guys
Okay.
peek.
Yeah. I'm gonna swing the right. Get the fence on the wall. Yeah, I know. On me. Swing in. In the queue, Brad. Play my knockdown. 1v2. Play my knockdown, please. In the queue.
And there you have it. The biggest things there that we noticed is that they used all their utility really well when trying to take the rock spot. The other team didn't necessarily get their Watson gen down in time, but we used our Bang ultimate, which took them off of this very easily. We used our Horizon ultimate, which basically caused a lot of pressure on top of that, and we walled across too. And even when that happened, when we wiped this team, we're still looking at the mirror on the wall. So we're looking at our mirror consistently. We're using our utility as we're walking up, and we gradually end up finding our way in a good spot, we end up having the rest of our utility refreshed, and then we end the end game really strong. Hey, with that said, guys, thank you very much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And of course, make sure you check out my Metafy coaching here if you're having trouble finding and spotting your mistakes, or you want to have a little bit of help with that. Help support the channel and make sure that we continue running. That said, make sure you check out my other videos here too, and I'll see you in the next one.